This video is by Straight Goods News. SGNews.ca.
Hearing before from the Conservatives was before the vote at the UN that if this went forward, there would be ramifications, i.e. cutting aid and sending the representatives packing. So hopefully there's been enough pressure on the Conservatives that they've changed their mind. I would be very supportive of them going even further and increasing aid, if anything. We're trying to help the moderates here, and the Palestinian authorities are the moderates, and we need to be supporting them. So if that's the case, I'm glad to hear that they have flip-flopped on this, the Conservatives have, and I encourage them to play a more balanced role when it comes to this particular dossier. Look, we haven't seen balance from the Conservatives on the Middle East. We need to see balance because that's the only way we get Canada involved in helping to get us to be influential, getting both sides to a table to negotiate.
Now, Mr. Baird's office said the most important thing they discussed was going forward, how they get the two parties back to the table, how they get them to negotiate. They also said, presumably about the settlements, that the Palestinian bid was would always provoke a reaction from Israel, and neither has been helpful.
Well, what would be helpful if the government actually clarified its position? The previous position of the government was that they were against the settlements, that they were supportive of the UN resolutions that were underlining the settlements and ensuring that the Israelis got the message that they shouldn't go ahead with settlements, particularly in E1 district. So I'd be hopeful that the Conservatives would actually be consistent on this file, and again, I would like to hear them state their objections to this very precarious and dangerous move by the Israelis to continue with settlements. We've heard from the Americans, we've heard from the UK, we've heard from the French, Germans, etc. We haven't said anything specific on the settlements. So, where is the government? Why hasn't Mr. Baird been more strong in this? And has he conveyed that message that should be conveyed to the Israeli ambassador here? And has Prime Minister Harper done the same with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu? In fact, apparently this government talks about having influence with Israel. We're their best friends. Well, if they're their best friends, then they should use their influence and say, stop this dangerous move to settlements, which is going to undermine peace.